What's good, spiritual family? I hope everybody feeling good, doing good, treating yourself good, keeping your vibration high, because you deserve it, and you know that. This is going to be absolutely one of my deepest videos yet. One of my deepest videos yet. One of my most contradictory videos yet. One of my most mind-boggling videos yet. Von was right. Von, absolutely right. Now, I never stamp anything and say it's facts. I only go off what I truly resonate with. When you meditate day in and day out, you soon forget your identity. You soon start to forget your identity. You know what I'm saying? You soon start to realize that we are living in a dream world, an illusion, a place of manifestation, and a place where you can just evolve without a limit. Let's say that your name is Bob in the real world, and you went to sleep and became a guy named Steve. You took on roles as a human being, jobs, being a son, brother, whatever the case may be. Even your name, Steve, you're no longer Bob. You're going throughout this dream world actually believing that you are Steve. You are generating thoughts, up to 60,000 thoughts a day as Steve. You soon forget that you are actually Bob, dreaming about you being Steve, evolving in the dream world, the illusion. What I'm about to say, AC cut on. Now listen, fam. You soon forget that you are Steve. If y'all was to really go out here and meditate, if y'all really was to meditate like that, bro, and you clear all your thoughts out your head, and you even forget that you have any responsibilities, any obligation, any attachments to this third dimension that we're living in, or to this illusion that we're living in, you will soon realize that you have no identity. That this is just a part of the illusion. There is no such thing as death. There is no such thing as being born. That's the mystery of it all. That's what makes it so fun. And so it always goes deep. It goes deeper the more you start questioning it. That's why I don't look into certain things like astrology, archangels, and stuff like that, what Foster and like everybody else be doing. No diss to them. I got nothing but love for them. But I'm no longer looking into that stuff, because it goes deeper than that. In the illusion, we created all that. In the illusion, we created archangels. In the illusion, we give power to our crystals. So I'm not saying necessarily it's fake, because in the illusion, anything is possible. Godzilla is possible in the illusion. But we are living in a place, which is the illusion, as somebody that we are truly not. This body vessel is not us. When you meditate and you do awareness meditation, you will find out that if you lose your awareness, you would not even know yourself. Once you heighten your awareness, bro, it's a whole different experience. You know what I'm saying? Your awareness makes this place more realistic as a spiritual being. You lose attachment to this body vessel because you become aware of everything else. You know what I'm saying? It actually get deeper than that, so I'm probably have to make a part 2 to break it down where you can understand what I'm talking about, because that probably went over your head. You know what I'm saying? I got to find the words to say to where you'll understand what I'm talking about, because that probably was a little bit confusing, because I confused myself even talking to you about it. But anything is possible in the dream world. archangels, astrology, crystals, Jesus, the devil, high vibrations, low vibrations, body vessel feeling good, body vessel feeling like shit. It's all possible. But when you go and meditate day in and day out with no intentions in mind, that's when you truly feel you are God. You are God. That's who you are. You are God, playing the role of a human being, taking on so many roles, getting attached to the thought of these roles, and forgetting that you are God. Because people mention things like Jesus, mention things like archangels, mention things like anything else, crystals, astrology, or whatever the case may be, and it takes your mind off of truly believing that you are God. Because we playing roles out here. Spirituality, you're playing a role, bro. It's getting to the point where spirituality is becoming a cult, and I'm not rocking. Spirituality is becoming a cult to where YouTubers are making other videos about YouTubers, and y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Foster. That's what you did about D-Lo. It's none of my business. But it's getting to the point where people are feeling as if they're so right in the spiritual community that they don't shed light on somebody else. They actually want to tell them that they are wrong. There is no right or wrongs in the spiritual community. There is no right or wrongs. There is no left or right in the spiritual community. You know what I'm saying? There is no nothing. There just is in the spiritual community. That's what I was taught coming in. We get attached to our own perception, and that alone can be more harming than beneficial, because you have put a period at the end. You are not willing to learn beyond your perception, your way of thinking. That's what Von, that's why I salute him. That's why I salute him. No, he's not an agent, and some people probably won't like this video, but I don't care. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I'm rocking. Big guy, straight up. Big guy, straight up. Not affected by this where I'm living at. I'm not affected by this. I know I'm not really here. I know I'm not really here, and I know I can raise my vibration and not be affected by anything, bro. Raising your vibration is real if you believe it. We came so far and became so programmed. The only reason why we are programmed is to be attached to this illusion. The only reason why we eat healthy foods is because we was programmed to know that fast foods harm the body vessel. So we created that manifestation in the illusion. So now you must eat good foods to take care of your body vessel, because we already manifested that to be so. You are God. Stop forgetting that. You ain't no archangel. You ain't, but you are God. Everybody. I practice oneness. I really believe in that. I did an ounce of psychedelics. I did a week of fasting. 3 days of water fasting. You know what I'm saying? 3 days of water fasting, not eating nothing. I've been fasting till 12, whatever you want to call it, till 12 p.m. for 2 years, bro. 2 years. Been meditating day in and day out for 2 years straight. 2 years straight. Just to realize I am God, living in my own fantasy, living in my dream world, living in my illusion, getting caught up in the thoughts, getting caught up in the roles, getting caught up in everything. Spirituality. First it was Christianity, then it was being atheist, then it was being spiritual. When all in all, I'm God, living in my own illusion. And none of this is real, which makes it so beautiful. Once you tap into that, you can create anything you want. And I'm just getting to that point. That's why I had to make this video. I'm just getting to that point where I realize who I truly am. And I realize the things that we have already manifested out here, because you are God as well. And you got the power to manifest things into my illusion. In the hour illusion. So if a scientist was to come out with a new study, that study was first a thought. That study was first a thought, bro. It was a thought. And then that thought was manifested. A scientist told us that certain foods was bad for our body vessel. You know what I'm saying? A scientist told us that certain foods was good for our body vessel. Certain vitamins that we needed for our body vessel. We already came in, out the womb, taking care of our body vessel the way scientists manifested it to be so. Instead of just coming into nature like we used to, before we was in societies, just coming out the womb in the mother nature and doing what you was supposed to do, be a part of nature. We already manifested so many things out here and programmed us to be attached to this place that we're living in. And that's what Von was trying to tell everybody, but he couldn't find the words to say it. I found the words to tell you, my nigga. This is not real. But it's not real in the sense that you should be depressed. Because if you get depressed, you're going to just manifest something new. Why not live your best life? Why not take this information and run with it and be a god? Why not take this information and run with it and be a god, fam? If you want to turn weak, do it. Do it and see what happens. It's going to happen exactly the way that you want it to because you are a god. There is no such thing as happy, depressed, sad, or whatever the case may be. But we made that so. So what you going to choose now? What you going to choose now? People was calling Von an agent for finding out, like, when he reached that path of true enlightenment. What Sadhguru we talking about, bro. What Alan Watts was talking about. What Moji was talking about. All these great philosophers already knew what was going on. Trying their best to explain it without making people going down a spiral of depression because people are not able to think that outside the box. They already hold on to spirituality and they're attached to it. When spirituality teaches you to disconnect and reconnect with your true self, which is God. And everybody forgot that part, bro. Yeah, I'm passionate today. Yeah, I'm passionate because the spiritual community is turning into a cult and I don't like it. It hurts my feelings, dog. Foster making a video, bro. I looked up to that dude, bro. I look up to you, bro. I looked up to you, dog. And now you making a video. I ain't look up to you like, yo, that's my big bro. Hell no. I don't do nobody like that. I don't put nobody on the pedestal before myself because I'm equal to everybody. But I was inspired because it took a lot of people to help raise my vibration and help me manifest that for myself in this illusion that we're living in together, oneness. It took him to help raise my vibration. But when I see people in the spiritual community bashing other people in the spiritual community, like, you're wrong. You're not this, you're not that, you're not this. Bro, I'm tired of this shit. So my video is about to be very different. I'm about to be very, like, bro, I'm about to show niggas what the truth is, bro. Or what the truth possibly could be. Because this is the deepest thing I'm resonating with. Not no archangels, not no Jesus, not nothing else. I am God. And this is my dream world. This is the illusion. The higher I raise my vibe and my frequency, I can manifest things in this illusion that much quicker. Before you go to sleep is the best time for you to manifest because you have less resistance on your subconscious mind. You are less likely to doubt yourself before you go to sleep when you are wanting to visualize and manifest something for yourself. Woo! When you meditate, you are between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Therefore, you are not attached to your thoughts. Therefore, you are able to visualize and manifest something for you in this dream world. This was supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be creative. This was supposed to be about evolution. But people are getting caught up and they are getting tied and they are getting attached to their thoughts and their perceptions and stop being like, bro, they coming to conclusion and it's ending up with confusion. Like I already knew it was going to be a year ago when I made a song, What is Life? You try to figure it all out. You try to put a period on. You ain't even, like, you putting a period on the sentence. You ain't even trying to enjoy the mystery of life. The mystery of it all. Niggas be tripping. Talking with their egos on here. Once you lose your ego, you lose identity of yourself. That's the true meaning of ego death. If you did psychedelics, if you did anything of that nature, if you fast or anything like that and then start meditating, you lose identity of yourself. The only thing holding you attached to this body vessel is your fucking name, my nigga. Who are you? I'm nobody, dog. Tell yourself that for a long ass time, bruh. And then watch. You will manifest that feeling as well. That's how powerful this shit is, bruh. Von, I love you, dog. Always be talking to my nigga, but I love you, bruh. And if you see this video, just know, I never doubted. Because I was there when you said it. You reached that point before I did. You reached that point before I did. But I'm able to word it now differently than what we spoke before you. My bad, fam. My phone got too hot. The quality might be different. Because my phone got too hot, I had to put it in iMovie, so the quality is going to be different. I apologize. But it's not about the quality. It's about my message. Von, I dig you, bruh. And I'm right there with you. Only reason why people took your message bad, and I don't know how they going to take this message, but you know I'm on God energy, and I don't care. It's because you was trying to figure out the illusion of how to end something. How to end all this. A mystery is never supposed to be solved. Not this type. Not this type. This ain't no detective type shit. This ain't no like you get to the end and like this is the answer type shit and then boom. This is what we call life. It's deeper than that. You're not supposed to figure it out. You're supposed to enjoy the mystery. You can manifest whatever that you want out here. You can die, quote unquote, come back and live a whole new illusion, bro. You might come back in dinosaur times. You might come back before society was even created. Now, if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. We hold on to our perceptions, and that's harming us, bro. That's allowing the spiritual community. That's why Von just did, bro. It's becoming a cult. It's becoming another religion. And people are too blind to see it, and they're quick to judge people using their ego in the spiritual community because they don't want nobody to stop viewing their videos. They don't want people to stop liking their videos or whatever the case may be. I see right through that shit, nigga. It's deeper than that. Y'all felt Von when he was saying that. It's just that y'all was like, yo, how do we end this shit? I don't know either. Y'all started getting depressed. But you truly know who you are, bruh. You truly know that none of this shit matter. You truly know that, but you want to hold on to something. Because you feel like if you don't, you will go downhill. I'm telling you this. If you don't hold on to it, hold on to the thought of having a high vibration or whatever the case may be, bro, you're going to manifest a different result for yourself that will allow you to go downhill. So get outside and meditate and lose your identity. Get outside and get in the sun because you believe that's going to raise your vibration because it's too late now. It is. We already believe it. We manifested that feeling. And it's realer than ever. It's realer than ever. This is what Sadhguru talk about, Alan Watts talk about, all the great philosophers, bro. They trying to break it down the best way possible, then help y'all not be depressed because they know that people hold on to their own perception and they hold on to their own idea of thinking, ideal way of thinking. I don't even know if I said that right. You know what I'm talking about. You are not just attached to your mom. You are not just attached to your dad. You are not just attached to a YouTuber. You are not just attached to the spirituality, like the spiritual way of life. You are attached to your ways of thinking, my nigga. You would not go outside and meditate and lose your track of thoughts. You would not go outside and meditate and erase your thoughts. You would not do none of that. You do it for a little bit, but you won't do it enough to lose your identity. That takes work. That takes work. What you eat affects your emotions, which create thoughts. Change your diet, you're going to change your life. That takes work. Once you eat healthy, you start thinking more positive, manifesting more positive things into your illusion. Because we already believe and already manifested that all this bad food and shit that's not natural harms the body. We manifested that. We made that part of this illusion. Healthy food, bad food, good food, rotten, whatever the case may be. Because you came out your mama's womb into a hospital instead of coming out your mama's womb into Mother Nature, nigga. Damn, I hope I'm getting this through to your heads, bruh. All y'all's heads in the spiritual community, it could be so it could be so free. Everybody can be a free thinker without people trying to bash somebody for their information. Because if you bashing somebody for their information, your ego is talking, nigga. And people will be like, no, it's not my ego. I'm just doing what's right. Nigga, it is your ego, bro. It is your ego. It ain't no way around that. It is your ego to feel like it's right in the first place. Because there is no right or wrong. If Foster want to call himself the Archangel or something, it's none of my business, bruh. As long as you don't come in my circle trying to talk that and trying to program my mind to believe that and become attached to that. If I don't want to come over here talking about, bro, this is the best way to get workout or the best way, whatever the case may be, it's none of my business. I entertain what I want to entertain, but I do it with a non-judgment way of thinking. I leave my ego at the door because I know nothing myself. Yeah, y'all feel that God energy. Y'all used to be me being calm, but I've been meditating all day. That chi energy is flowing through my body, which I manifested that as well. I am God. You are God. They don't like when you say that, bro. But in the Bible, it says that. They don't like when you say that, bro. In the Quran, it says that. They don't like when you say that, bro. But everybody believes that, but they don't want to say that, and they don't want to own up to it. Nobody wants to own up to it, but when you call yourself a God, you are in the wrong. I'm not saying I'm God as if I'm the superior of anything. It's all oneness. I am an extension of God himself. Deepest video yet. Watch this shit 50 times. It ain't about the views for me. I manifested a trucking opportunity. I don't need this. I like trucking, bro. I never wanted to be a YouTuber. This ain't how I make my money, and I'm not attached to money anyways, bro. I don't care about none of that. I'm a God. I manifest shit. This whole shit, I manifested this. Without any money, barely. Manifested all this. I don't need the likes and the views. It's deeper than that with me. I'm trying to find myself. I always was trying to just find out who the fuck was I? Who was I? And why do I feel so down? Why do I feel so depressed all the time? And why do I feel outcasted? And that's when I met Spiritual Soul, Sadhguru, Foster eBay, Young Pharaoh, all these spiritual teachers, bro, that are now talking with their egos, bro. Not Sadhguru, though. A lot of these spiritual teachers are now talking with their egos, trying to get clout, trying to get followers, and they need to support their livelihood. I don't live on YouTube. So when you come to my channel, it's raw and direct. Not saying that I'm realer than them, just saying I have no attachments to YouTube whatsoever. That I truly love each and every one of y'all as myself, as my reflection, as God, nigga. It's never been about money with me. It's never been about views with me. I just want to touch the masses and share my thoughts, make them think differently. But never hold on to my perception. Create one of create their own perception and choose not to hold on to that one as well. Just keep on learning. Keep your own perception in mind, but don't be attached to it though. You are God. We created crystals. We created astrology. We created archangels. We created Jesus. We created everything. When you reach the path of enlightenment and you lose your identity, you would know that. I don't know who I am. Kevin Gates said in an interview, I don't know what I'm doing no more. I don't even know who I am. I lost my ego is very suppressed. I'm not going to say it's gone. It's very suppressed. To the point where I know that I'm not this body vessel, and I know that I'm living in an illusion. I feel that 100%. I resonate with that, but I would never put a stamp like, yo, this is the answer. I would never do that and close myself off to a limitless amount of information out there that I can learn about myself. Never. I'm trying to have the best, most blissful experience ever. You can't do that operating off your ego. You can't. It's passion in me, fam. God energy. I don't play. I don't play around. I be quiet for too long. I be letting everybody yip yap a lot. Because I put my ego in the back, bro. And then when I let y'all yip yap, I listen to it with open ears, bro, with a non-judgmental way of thinking. But when I hear y'all yip yap about somebody else's thoughts, that's your ego that I'm watching, and that's not your higher self. Nobody is wrong on this YouTube platform. Nobody is right on this YouTube platform. We are all just sharing information as gods. Not even as gods. I'm not going to make a plural. I'm not going to put an S at the end of that. As God. G-O-D. We are all making perceptions and giving out information as G-O-D. And it's illusion. Yeah, I got a lot of passion because I'm going to try to surpass. I'm going to try to move past your conscious mind and put this in your subconscious mind. You need to watch this video a lot. And you need to go ahead and start learning how to meditate before you go to bed and losing your identity. You need to do a lot of things, bro. Stop just watching spiritual YouTubers. Go listen to Joe Dispenza, learn about your subconscious mind. Go listen to people that's talking about this being an illusion. Go listen to Christians. Go listen to everybody. Stop just holding yourself obligated to this certain amount of information. That's not fair to you. Yeah, a lot of people, I don't know how people are going to feel about this video. But like I said, I have no attachments. I'm not hiding the comments. I want y'all to speak in the comments because I ain't going to read them. I ain't doing none of that. Y'all say what y'all want. Y'all God. I'm God. Y'all came here with y'all, like, bro, y'all already created y'all's own thoughts about it. Y'all already so attached. Majority. But most already know where I'm at with it because they actually put that work in. Meditating for 2 days a week ain't enough, my nigga. Fasting for only 2 days a week ain't enough, my nigga. You got to lose attachment to food. That's the most things we're attached to. The things that we come out the womb and they stuffing shit in our mouth. Food, bro. And thoughts. Nigga, ooh, this is a download. I wanted to scream on this bitch. Excuse my language, bro, but I'm in God energy. Very passionate. I'm not going to dumb it down. First thing they do when you come out the womb to make you attached to is the most powerful things. They start teaching you things, which is thoughts, start helping you generate your own thoughts and generate an identity of oneself. And then they stuff food in your mouth. They stuff food in your mouth. And they don't tell you the limit. They just keep on doing it. You got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And snacks in between, my nigga. You build a habit of doing that, you building an attachment. That's why it's important to fast. You are losing attachment to food, bro. That's why it's important to meditate. You are losing attachments to your own thoughts. Take this video how you want to take it. But I love you. No matter how you think of me after this video getting dropped, I love you. I love you. And nobody can say like Von got bro, Sadhguru saying the same shit, you just not willing to listen. Moji saying the same shit, you just not willing to listen. Alan Watts said it 1,000,000 times that we're living in an illusion. You're not willing to listen. So when Von say it, it means something to you because you're attached to Von. But if you was to listen to all these other philosophers, you ain't in their comments bashing them. You're attached, bro. Sometimes you need to look at yourself instead of looking at somebody else for their flaws. See if you came to conclusions. See if you are attached to anything. If so, you would never judge one's information. As long as he's not bashing anybody else's information, you would never judge one's information. You will be grateful for him giving that information and giving you that perception as God. Because you want to grow. And the main thing, we want to evolve here, bro. So why not listen to everybody with an open ear? This the judgmental one. Have a non-judgmental ear when you listen to somebody. Leave your ego at the door when you talk to me. I'm gone. I love y'all.